So the solution to our current situation when it comes to our economy from the new government, they want to bring in more people to the country. They want more skilled migrants. They want to push it to about 200,000 people that will come in every single year. So yes, if you can do your maths nice and simple, in just 5 years, that's 1 million people. That's 1 million extra people in a place where already there's no houses to rent, where the hospitals already have got massive ramping issues in every single state, where schools are already full to the brim, but the plan is, let's bring in more people. Where simultaneously, of course, wages have not been increasing unless the Fair Work Commission gets involved. So you would think that companies would pay their current workers more money to keep them because there are fewer workers in the market. But no, let's bus more people in. Here's why the government is doing it.
We're open to looking at these issues, but we have made no decision about the threshold questions when it comes to such immigration levels. But we do need to make sure that we invest in training and skills to provide the skills our employers, our businesses need, our economy needs. We're also needing to invest in skills so the Australian workforce have the skills that are in demand that gives them a more secure job.
What they will do is bring in 200,000 people every single year. 200,000. And don't forget, on top of that, you get family reunion and all the other things. So 1 million people in just 5 years. Do you see the infrastructure? Are you somebody who has to get up 15 minutes earlier than you did 5 years ago because the traffic's so hard to get to work? Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Plenty to see here. As for a Premier who is supporting this announcement today, particularly when it comes to health workers, it's none other than Chairman Dan.
Really very pleased to be able to update you that nearly 700 international healthcare professionals have come to Melbourne and across Victoria in the last 12 months. It's part of our plan to recruit 2,000 international healthcare workers by the middle of next year, and we're well on track to do that.
Now also, dare I say, there's a slight election strategy here when it comes to the Victorian government, because how's this? The size of the Victorian government is the biggest it has ever been. Why do I say that? Because the cost of the public service in Victoria is $35 billion. $35 billion for people who work for the state government. Now, yes, it's nurses, yes, it's teachers, yes, it's police officers. Okay, so let's say $5 billion. What's the other $20 billion for? All the pencil pushers and clipboard holders. As our mate Gary Hardgrave always says, the best industry to be in is the grievance industry. The second best would have to be the public service, which is growing wildly out of control. Now, interestingly, the attitude of both the Victorian and Queensland government to the public service and why you want to bolster it is because you particularly offer government-paid jobs in semi-regional or regional areas. Because guess which way they vote?